Hi, I'm Karen Beaumont. I'm a personal stylist and my job is to make people look better. So people often say to me, what actually does that mean and what would I actually get if I was to use a personal stylist? Because let's face it, most people you meet in the street don't say to you, oh, I've just been to my stylist. They'll say, I've been to my hairdresser, or I've been to my nail technician. So people aren't necessarily aware of what it is that I do. So I thought I'd take you on a journey through the process of using a personal stylist and what happens to my clients as they go through that process. So I'd normally start out with somebody who's perhaps got an idea of what suits them, or perhaps will come to me and say, you know what, I really don't know what suits me and I really need your help with that. So we'd start off having a consultation and talk about what image they want to project of themselves to the world, meaning how do they want to be seen? And how do they see themselves? Because most importantly, the style has to be true to them and represent the kind of person they are, or it's just not authentic. And when you wear something that doesn't really go with who you are as a person, it feels uncomfortable. It almost feels like you're dressing up as somebody else, and that just doesn't work. And the result is generally not very stylish. So it's best to go with a look that really suits your personality. Once we've nailed what sort of image they want to project of themselves, we then look at their lifestyle and what sort of places they'd need to go to on a regular basis, what sort of environments they're in and what people they're mixing with, and work out what sort of items they're going to need practically to do that, well, to fulfill their lifestyle really. And we then look at the physical aspect. So there are two key aspects to how a person looks that we need to take into consideration when we're dressing them. And one is their colours. So their skin colour, their hair colour, their eye colour, the textures of their skin, hair and eyes, and how deep and light they are. And that will really inform me what kind of colours I can put them in that are going to be flattering to them. And then next we look at their body lines. Are they straighter? Are they curvier? What proportions do they have? Do they need their shoulders to be broader? Do they have slightly wider hips than they'd like? All of these things I can completely change on a person by using different cuts. And so it's really important that I'm balancing out their proportions with the right cuts and shapes in clothing. We pull all of that together to put together a formula for this is how you're going to dress and this is going to be your look. We then refer back to, and we go to stage 2. So we refer back to what it is that we want to, how we want to dress the person, and we then look at the wardrobe that they currently have and check against what we've said they need to be wearing, what's actually there in their wardrobe and what can we get rid of. So it's a real sort through and it's a detox, a real cleanse of the wardrobe, getting rid of anything that's not right for you going forward. And don't worry, we're not going to leave you with nothing to wear. You're allowed to keep some exception pieces for a time until you restock your wardrobe with the right things. And then comes the personal shopping aspect. So having seen what is there in the wardrobe, what's left, we can knock some things off the shopping list and say, right, these are already there. And these are the items that we need in order to complete a small capsule of clothing. So we call that a capsule wardrobe, so that you can really live your day-to-day life wearing just those few items. And it may be that you only need as little as 15 or so pieces in your wardrobe, but that's what we'll do when we go shopping. I go out first and I find all the items for you, so completely taking the pain out of the process. And all you'd need to do is to show up and decide, do I like these items or not, and try them on and work out whether they're right for you. And learn a lot in the process. It's like a shopping lesson and it really sets you up to be able to shop for yourself in future. And some clients then want to go to the next stage, which is where we bring it all together, look at how the outfits can be built from the different items we've been bought, how many different combinations can we build. And they may even like me to put together a personalised lookbook for them. So they've got like a digital reference for how to get dressed in the morning. And that, in a very large nutshell, is it. That's how it works. So thanks guys for tuning in, and see you all soon with my next video.